This is Smarter, and today we'll be diving into and capturing all the key lessons from the extraordinary best-selling book, The Psychology of Money, learning about the author, and getting smarter together, all in under 10 minutes. If you get value from these lessons and want to see more videos be produced in the future, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an opportunity to get a little smarter. All right, let's dive into a chapter-by-chapter breakdown of The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, which asserts that money isn't just about numbers, it's deeply intertwined with human behavior and psychology, and explains why knowing yourself is as crucial as any financial skill. We will focus on all the main takeaways and actionable items. Housel begins by addressing the judgment often passed on others' financial decisions. He postulates that no financial decision is inherently crazy. Rather, decisions are deeply personal and based on individual life experiences. For example, someone who grew up in poverty might prioritize security and savings above all else, while someone who inherited wealth might take bigger risks. This chapter underscores the importance of empathy and understanding in financial advice. Here, Housel delves into the roles of luck and risk, which are often underestimated in their impact on financial outcomes. He argues that acknowledging the role of chance in success is crucial for developing a realistic approach to money management. Housel uses vivid anecdotes to illustrate how uncontrollable events can lead to major financial success or failure, suggesting that humility and preparedness are key defenses against financial risk. In this chapter, Housel tackles the dangers of greed and the perpetual chase for more. He recounts stories of individuals who, despite accumulating vast wealth, faced ruin because they lacked a sense of enough. This pursuit can lead to taking unnecessary risks and making unwise decisions. The key takeaway is the importance of setting clear goals and boundaries for financial satisfaction, which can safeguard against the risk of loss due to overreach. Housel highlights the power of compounding, not just of money, but of errors. Small mistakes repeated over time can become catastrophically costly, just as small consistent investments can grow significantly. This chapter is a call to patience and long-term thinking, illustrating how time can be an ally or an enemy depending on one's actions and consistency. This chapter distinguishes between making money and keeping it. Housel emphasizes that wealth creation often requires taking risks and being bold, while wealth preservation demands fear and prudence. He discusses the psychological traits necessary for both phases and warns that the qualities that can help you get wealthy can also be your downfall, if not tempered, when transitioning to wealth maintenance. Many financial distributions are dominated by extremities or tails. He explains that in investing, for instance, a small number of stocks often drive overall market returns. This implies that successful investing isn't about winning all the time, but about being exposed to the chance of participating in rare but lucrative payoffs that occur in the tails of the distribution. Freedom is the highest dividend money pays. He philosophically explores the idea that the true value of money is in providing freedom to make life choices that make one happiest. The ability to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, for as long as you want, is the ultimate financial goal. There is a common misconception that wealth is what we see. Here he illustrates that spending money to show we have it often prevents wealth accumulation. The chapter uses the metaphor of a man driving a luxury car as a symbol of apparent wealth that may actually mask financial insecurity and be a hindrance in positive financial growth. Building on the previous chapter, Housel points out that wealth is not visible because it is what hasn't been spent. He argues that saving money, rather than displaying it through consumption, builds the kind of wealth that provides actual financial peace and freedom. The simple yet profound advice of this chapter is rooted in the power of saving. Housel discusses the practical and psychological benefits of saving. It not only cushions against unforeseen financial shocks, but also gives one the freedom and confidence to make choices that align with their values and needs over time. Housel acknowledges that making perfectly rational financial decisions is less important than making reasonable ones that you can stick with. He discusses the balance between what works on a spreadsheet and what works in real life, suggesting that personal finance solutions should be tailored to individual comfort levels and life situations. This chapter deals with the inevitability of financial surprises and the importance of planning for uncertainty. Housel encourages maintaining flexibility in financial plans to accommodate the unknowns, emphasizing that being financially unbreakable is more about flexibility and less about strength. Margin of safety, or room for error, is the concept explored here. It's argued that the future is inherently unknown, and having a buffer can help manage the unpredictability of financial decisions. This safety net is crucial not only in investing, but in all aspects of financial planning. Housel addresses the fact that people change over time, their goals, desires, and circumstances. He argues for financial plans that are adaptable to personal evolution, highlighting the need for flexibility in long-term financial strategies. Everything has a cost, especially in finance. There are trade-offs in every financial decision, from the opportunity costs in investing to the emotional costs of risk-taking. Understanding these costs can lead to more informed and balanced decisions. Here, Housel examines the differences in personal behavior and outlook that affect financial decisions. He highlights how individual differences can lead to significant variations in financial strategies and outcomes, suggesting a personalized approach to money management. In this chapter, he describes the allure of pessimism in financial contexts. Pessimism sounds smarter and more plausible than optimism, but optimism has historically been the better bet. He advocates for a balanced perspective that acknowledges risks, but also embraces the potential for positive outcomes. Financial beliefs and narratives are shaped by personal experiences and the current financial media environment. He warns against the danger of overfitting specific stories to broader situations and encourages a critical examination of financial narratives. Bringing together various themes from the book, this chapter summarizes the overarching message. Money decisions are deeply personal, shaped by individual histories, biases, and the environment. Effective money management requires understanding oneself as much as understanding financial principles. In the concluding chapter, Housel shares personal anecdotes and lessons he has learned about money, reinforcing the book's themes through his own experiences. He confesses his own biases and mistakes, illustrating the ongoing journey of financial learning and self-discovery. Morgan Housel was born on April 26, 1983, in San Francisco, California. From an early age, he demonstrated a keen interest in both economics and writing, which paved the way for his future career as a financial journalist and author. After completing his education, Housel began to make his mark in the financial world as a writer for The Motley Fool. His ability to explain complex financial concepts with clarity and wit quickly gained him recognition and a dedicated following. His insightful articles on investment strategies and economic trends earned him a reputable place in financial journalism. This led to a position as a partner at the Collaborative Fund, where he broadened his impact in the financial sector by combining thoughtful investment analysis with psychological insights into money management. Housel's contributions to financial discourse are not confined to his work at the Motley Fool and the Collaborative Fund. His columns have also graced the pages of the Wall Street Journal, further solidifying his reputation as a respected voice in the finance community.